right about now. Funk Show, brother. Check it out now. All right, buckle up. This one goes, the harsh truth about women. Okay.
Just remember that broke women want men to take care of them because they can't take care of themselves. Remember that newly found religious women have just finished their hoe phase and now they want to settle down and use their manipulation through religion to control you. Insecure women want men that they can control, manipulate, and use.
Yo, she's going deep, dude.
Broke women are always the loudest about men that can't provide because they cannot provide for themselves. Women who want nothing in a relationship lack ambition, which means she will likely kill every single one of your dreams or ideas that you've ever had. Remember that women that want control, if you have children with them, will also control you through your children. A wounded woman is a woman looking for a father figure because she grew up either with a shitty dad or fatherless. A woman who never respects you will always cheat on you, and there is no exception to this rule.
Yo, she's not even halfway through this video, and it's almost like everything she just said, I'm sitting there going, I'm questioning my own relationship. No, just kidding. But like something to be said about like women wanting men to take care of them. This is something that kind of blows my mind. Even if it's always going to be something. That's something I've noticed with women. It's always fucking something. So for instance, they could be a stay-at-home wife. Next thing you know, she's being controlled because you make the money and she doesn't. She could be going to work, making more money than you. But now I'm making more money than you, and you don't pull your weight around here. This is something I've noticed with every woman, and it's just how it goes. Like, I have a girlfriend, more than likely be my wife, probably have kids. She'll have full control over me. That's totally fine, right? I don't mean that literally. I'm just saying everything we just heard. But that's the truth about, I would say, every relationship. It's almost like, I don't give a fuck who you are. Tell me I'm tripping. I don't care who you are. You have to make a certain level of sacrifice. And for the relationship to go on forever, which most of them don't, both people have to make that sacrifice. These women do exist, but every woman I've ever been with, it's like, it's never going to be good enough. There's always going to be something. You know, like us men, Nestor, tell me I'm tripping. We're pretty much like, the house doesn't need to be redone. We don't need another vacation this year. We don't need, we're okay with boring. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we can find peace in boredom.
Yeah, like we're totally fucking good with things not being perfect. Like we don't give a shit if Rick makes more money than me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Well, let's hear her out. I'm just making a point here because this is every woman I've ever been with. I don't give a shit how great they are. There's always going to be something. Always. Even if they're fucking paid for, everything's paid for, there's always something. Anyways, that's great.
Women that believe that men cannot bring peace, it's because they cannot bring peace themselves. So it actually makes them anxiety driven and insecure about their abilities to bring you peace. So she'll likely bring you chaos. A woman who thinks she's more attractive than you will always belittle you.
That's another thing I've experienced. I've dated a chick before where they came from not having any good relationships. It's always been something gnarly. There's always some kind of problem, cheating, abuse of some sort, something crazy. All of a sudden they come into my life. There's no real issues. Yeah, things happen, but it's nothing major. There's nothing to really worry about. Bills are covered. Everything's chill. And then all of a sudden, they don't have any drama in their life because everything's so good that they'll fucking make it up. They will blow things out of proportion, almost like out of Like they're used to it. Like they associate relationships with like something crazy happening. And the moment it's stable, that's like how when women, you start dating a chick and all of a sudden she's blowing up little things out of proportion. Probably because your life's so chill. The last couple guys she was with, it was always some crazy shit going on. Next thing she knows, she's with you. Everything's smooth. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, where she's not used to calm and chill.
Yeah.
Calm and chill relationship. She gets bored in those.
Exactly. That's so. If you've experienced that, just know, I've experienced it too. But I'm just saying, and I've even called them out. I'm like, you're making a big deal out of absolutely nothing. I go, is this your biggest problem in life? Seriously, are the kitchen counters not being done your biggest fucking issue in life? Seriously. I've been triggered. Past trauma. Just kidding.
Because she thinks that she's below you and you'll never be treated as equals. A woman who claims that she's in her healing girl era and is bragging about it on the internet or to her friends and family, just remember that it's all for show, because a true person that's healing doesn't need to brag about it. If she lies about small things, she will always lie about bigger things. If she's comfortable with bashing her friends to you, then she's going to be comfortable bashing you to all of her friends and family. A woman who plays the field is not only a hoe, but is also deeply insecure and uses it to feel wanted and needed, and she's likely using you just to feel wanted and needed. A woman who...
Yeah, that's the classic, I call it the chronic dater. It's where like they'll be with somebody 3 to 6 months, and then when that initial excitement wears off, there's nothing left. Like you keep repeating that cycle. Back to the stability thing.
Oh, dude, so true.
A new relationship usually is not stable. You're always on the cusp of like, is this gonna work out? Is everything good? You're anxious. It's like antsy feeling. You're going, oh man, I don't want to fuck this up. She's going, oh, I don't want to fuck this up. Next thing you know, you haven't fucked it up, and you've reached this point, that 6-month mark, where it's like, oh, we're gonna be together, and she goes, oh, we're gonna be together. So it's not fresh anymore. It's not new. It's not that new dick. You know what I mean? Sorry.
gets mad that men
Tell me I'm tripping.
sexualize her, but she sexualizes herself. It's the same woman that has rules for thee, but not for me mentality. A woman who is screaming at the top of her lungs that men are not the prize, that men are beneath them, that men ain't shit, is the same woman that doesn't understand what a good man is because she's never had a good man in the first place. The type of woman that you need is someone that is submissive, that will listen to your leadership, who wants to grow with you, who wants to build with you, who believes in partnership and loyalty, who will do anything for you and doesn't disrespect you in the process.
Yeah, 1,000%. I think a chick who respects you and you guys are like, we're equal rights, that's going to win. But there's always going to be some bullshit. Always. And I'm not saying men are perfect. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. Some of my friends, they go, like, why can't I get a girlfriend? I go, you're going to have to change a lot, Big Daddy. Not a lot, not all of them, but like, that's the truth. Like, there's some unrealistic gentlemen out there. Like, they're out there. Yeah. Like, very unrealistic. Just as much, maybe not as much as these women. But I like right now, I have the most respectful. We're on the same wavelength, right? We see eye to eye, even though we're not the same height. We want the same things in life. But women just get emotional. Making big deals out of nothing. Fucking, you can't do, it's a whole thing. But that's every woman. And if you want a relationship, unfortunately, that's what the fuck you're going to have to deal with. Okay. I will leave this world single. LOL. On point, sweetheart. He goes, hey, nice ass. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. I appreciate Sarah Eaton for speaking honestly about women's behaviors and how they can sometimes influence men's perceptions. It takes courage to call out these hard truths. Accountability, self-awareness are crucial for everyone. Thank you, Sarah, for encouraging women to take responsibility on their own actions and face life changes head on. was actually we watched a movie, me and my chick, the other night, and have you noticed in movies they've been mentioning like incels a lot more lately?
Oh yeah.
Like it's been, but here's the thing: women don't see it from a guy's perspective. Like I'm not involuntarily, I'm not celibate because I can't get a woman. I'm not celibate at all. I have a girlfriend. We have sex. Yeah. I'm not celibate, but I'm saying I understand what it's like to not to have a dry season for a long time and not exactly having women come at you. And I can only imagine being a dude who gets none of that. But something that they make it seem out to be where it's like incels are doing all this gnarly shit and they disrespect women in the manosphere. And I tell her, look, last thing you want to do is call one of these guys an incel. I go, this TV show we're watching right now is just adding fuel to the fire. You guys aren't looking at it from a man's point of view. Most women, majority of them, don't have a hard time getting men. They could fuck. They could get that. So they can't possibly see from that perspective. But that's something I've been noticing more is kind of knowing that a guy is down on his luck and just going, fuck you. Yeah. You suck. It's already hard enough for him, but they can't. Most of them can't possibly understand. Like, and I don't blame them. But a lot of them do. This lady seems to get it. I just wanted to bring that up. Something I've been noticing lately. But I'm like, the last thing I go, if you're worried about guys trying to murder you, the last thing you want to do is call some dude you don't know or even know an incel. That's the last thing you want to fucking do. Like. I don't know. Just something happened the other night, and I just thought I thought I'd bring it up. This is true. I know one, unfortunately. Dated a couple personally. Classic. We all got to learn the hard way. Let me find one more good comment. Let me see. I think most men would like a relationship, though. But this is like a hard pill to swallow because this is kind of what you got to deal with. You know, talk about red flags. You know, like women have like the checklist of what guys need. We have the checklist of like what girls don't do. Not what they have, but what they don't do. That's more important to us. I agree to all except the last part. My partner is my equal. No one above or below. Yeah, of course. That's like when they said submissive. We'll end on that note. I'll leave this girl's information down below. But when they say submissive, a dude has to abide by your bullshit too, right? Like my chick's got to deal with my bullshit, and I also have to put up with her bullshit. It's an equal level of like give and take. Of you like there's like rules. Even if you fucking hate them, it's like, okay, well, do you want to keep going together or not? So I think that's where it is, where it's like when guys say submissive. I know that sounds fucked up, but you have to think about all the shit men will do for you. It's the same thing. You just don't call it submissive. Yeah. Right? Men will shame other men and be like, you're a beta bitch. I know my one friend, a beta barnacle. I like that one. Anyways, whatever the fuck. This is the reality. I'm going to say women are definitely way more emotional, though. Like, when it comes to things could be going perfect, but it's never good enough. Not all of them. But that's usually what I've experienced. Anyways, hope my girlfriend does not watch this. I'm just kidding. I love you. She knows how I feel. Unreal. Good talk. Nestor, you good?
Love you guys.
Drugs and alcohol. We out. I'm just kidding. What? What?